Hello and welcome to another CF PowerScripts tutorial with me, Christian Rauchenwald. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add Google's reCAPTCHA version 3 to your funnels hosted at ClickFunnels to prevent bots and automated scripts from opting in on your funnel steps. Now, in order to get started, as always, you'll need to log into your CF PowerScripts account. And once you're there, head to the PowerScripts section and to the funnel where you want to add reCAPTCHA to. I'm, as usual, going to pick my development funnel, and there I'm going to select the first opt-in page. Now from here, all you have to do is click on Add New, look for the reCAPTCHA version 3 PowerScript, and fill in the settings, starting with the reCAPTCHA site and secret key. In order to get that, you will need to click on the link down here in the description and either sign up or log in to Google's reCAPTCHA admin console. Now here, you may either already have a site set up, or you will need to click on the plus icon to create a new one, give it a name, select reCAPTCHA version 3, and add your domains starting with app.clickfunnels.com. So the reCAPTCHA integration also works on your funnel preview pages. Additionally, you will need to add the actual domain of that funnel. For example, demo.cfpowerscripts.com without any HTTP or HTTPS or any other special characters. And last but not least, accept Google reCAPTCHA's terms of service and click submit, and you will see your site and secret key on the next step. Now, I've already created a couple of sites within the reCAPTCHA admin console, so I'm just going to select our version 3 script from here. And I'm going to go to the settings of that script to expand the reCAPTCHA key section. And I'm going to copy the site key by clicking on the copy site key shortcut. Now with that, I'm going back and I'm going to paste the site key in the site key field. And I'm going to repeat the same thing for the secret key as well. Now, once that's done, the last setting that we need is the minimum score. And if you look within our test reCAPTCHA here, you can see the score distribution of our tests, where so far all our requests had a score of 0.9. That is also the biggest difference between reCAPTCHA version 2 and version 3. In version 2, Google decides or tries to determine if somebody accessing your page is a human or a bot. And in version 3, Google leaves the decision up to you. So Google only assigns a score to the request between 0 and 1.0. And it's up to you to determine at which point or which kind of score a user needs to have in order to proceed. So when we go back to CF PowerScripts and we add a minimum score of 0.5, for example, and click on Add Script, I will most likely be able to submit the form because so far my score has always been 0.9. So when I click on the icon next to the opt-in page to open the shortcuts and go to the live funnel step, we can see that the page is protected by reCAPTCHA thanks to the badge down here. And once I click on the button and submit the form, you can see that I have no problem opting in here. Now, if we go back to the opt-in page again and we go back to CF PowerScripts, and now I'm going to edit the reCAPTCHA version 3 and I'm going to determine the minimum score is actually 1.0, which is a score that I've never got from Google so far. And I save the settings, go back to the opt-in page, refresh the page to reload the script. And when I go to the opt-in now and I click opt-in, we can see that nothing happens because Google is now preventing me from submitting the form because my score is 0.9, but I would need a 1.0, which is very unlikely. I'm not sure if it's even possible, to be honest. So I'm not able to opt in. So when we go back to the reCAPTCHA settings, you will see after some time how the score distribution for your specific funnel actually is. You may want to start your reCAPTCHA version 3 integration with a setting of 0.5, for example. And once you see that you have a few spam opt-ins from bots or automated scripts, but the majority of your users actually have a 0.9 or 0.8, you'll simply increase the threshold to get rid of more of the bad traffic. Now, if you're wondering how all of this works from a technical perspective, it actually is quite easy. The moment a user loads your funnel step, Google actually determines the score and creates a unique token for that user. And that token is then forwarded to our systems and double checked with Google to prevent a manipulation of that script. So there is a client-side verification when the user opens the funnel, his browser communicates with Google to get the token, and that token is then used server-side to actually retrieve the score for this one token. And then depending on the score that you configured, our systems tell your opt-in page either to allow that user to opt in or not. That's it. That's all there is to the Google reCAPTCHA version 3 PowerScript and how easy you can add it to your funnels. As always, if you have any questions whatsoever, don't forget to take a look at our FAQ. And if you cannot find the answer there, use our contact form to reach out to us, create a post within our Facebook community, or if you're a member of our VIP plan, simply send us a message in the live chat of the Slack application that you have access to on all your devices. Thanks for watching, and even more so, thanks for using CF PowerScripts. See you in one of our other videos. Till then, bye-bye.